These underwater sun rays may look complicated, but they were created using a drifting technique. In this tutorial, I will show you exactly how to create them. First, I tilted my board upside down. This is an important step, and you will understand why as you follow the rest of the tutorial. Then I wet the entire paper evenly. Next, I pick some cerulean blue, diluted with a little water, and applied it along the top edge of the paper. I recommend you to apply this cerulean blue at the left edge of the paper, but I didn't apply that on the left edge, but I will fix it in a few minutes. Next, I mix cerulean blue with emerald green to create a bluish green shade, and I applied it at the right corner of the paper. Now I tilt the board sideways. You should tilt the board only in sideways, not upside down. And you should allow the colors to drift naturally as you see in the video. Since I hadn't applied cerulean blue along the left edge of the paper, I'm applying it now and guiding the pigment to flow. If you have already applied the pigment along the left edge of the paper, it will drift on its own. Once the drifting is complete, I remove the excess pigment that has collected along the masking tape using a waste cloth. Now I'm rotating the board back to its original position. You can see the sunlight streaming in from the top while the deeper blue tones are settled naturally at the bottom of the paper. While the paper is still wet, I'm lifting the pigment to create the fish shapes using a clean damp brush. This is because if I painted yellow uh, pigment directly on blue, then it will create green fish. Since I want the fish to stay bright yellow color, I am lifting the blue pigment right now. To have a clean damp brush, you have to rinse your brush in clean water and press it on a waste cloth or paper towel to remove the excess water. The brush should be damp, not dripping wet to lift the pigment. By the time I finished lifting the fish shapes, the paper had already started to dry. Even so, I was still able to lift the pigment because my paper is 100% cotton and 300 GSM cold pressed. The paper is completely dry. Now it's time to paint the fish. I start by applying a light value of yellow ochre as the base color. For the darker areas, I mix yellow ochre with burnt sienna to create a warm shadow color. I use this shadow color only at the bottom part of the fish. Then I repeat the same process for all the fish. Next, I use indigo pigment to paint the fins of the fishes. Now I use a darker value of indigo pigment to paint the eyes of the fishes. Next, I use a lighter value of indigo pigment to add the fins of all the fishes. Next, using a darker value of indigo pigment, I paint the stripes on each fish. This painting is so easy, but the drifting technique gives it a professional looking underwater effect. I hope you painted along with me and enjoyed the process as much as I did. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.